You wrote an article, three most important backups on the Browns 2024. One of them, Jameis Winston, two, Cameron Mitchell, three, Alex Wright. Take us through that one.
Yeah, so obviously Jameis, for obvious reasons, five quarterbacks last year, four of them with wins. You know, Deshaun, you hope he stays healthy, knock on something, and I think that he has the opportunity to do that. But if they're going to win the division finally, if he has to miss a game here or there, Winston gives you the ability to go out and win a tough game in a spot start, right? Like, and that will be critical to not, having to phone a game in because you're missing QB1. So I think Winston is by far the most important backup because he may have to play a couple games, and those games will be critical to them trying to win the division this year. You can't just drop a game because QB1 is out, right? And then Cameron Mitchell, and I wrote this before we learned about Greg Newsome's injury situation, but here you have it again. If you go back and look at it every year, Dave, you have Denzel Ward missing 2 to 3 games, and in Newsome's career, he's missed 2 to 3 games in every year but one. So, yeah, you've got to have somebody that can step in and not miss a beat, especially when they're asking the amount of press man and back end ability to cover that they are in their scheme, right? Like so much depends on them being able to cover and long enough for them to get pressure. So I thought Cam Mitchell flashed last year that he can do it. But he will be called on this year, and already we're seeing that because it looks like Greg's gonna already had surgery or whatever. And then lastly, Alex Wright. And this is just because you have guys like Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith who are kind of, that's going to scare every opponent, right? Your two edges are superstars. So if one of them was asked to go away or was forced to miss time a couple games, you would need somebody with the same physical body type. Alex Wright is a big boy who can go out there and stop the run, right? So, a lot of times they're going to go light off one side and bigger off the other in non-obvious passing situations. So my concern for this defense, especially the stuff with Dalvin knee and stuff like that, and their change of kind of scheme from a three technique to the two eye, as Kevin was talking about today, on one side, is that stopping the run. If you have any time without Tomlinson, he is such a space eater. They don't really have anybody that does the same thing. So same thing at edge. Zadarius, so good against the run. Miles, very good against the run. I think that the guy that could fill in and do that is Alex Wright. So you hope he takes another step forward. His just body type fits ideally, and you may need to call on him this year to do that.